SSC is readying the world's fastest production supercar. The 2014 Corvette Stingray receives its price tag, Fiat is working on a new V8, and VW is preparing a 10-speed transmission and a powerful diesel. Oh, and a Ferrari owner goes to jail for letting his kids drive. I'm Christina T, and you're watching Fastlane Daily. Volkswagen chairman Professor Dr. Martin Winterkorn, who has more titles than a Barnes & Noble, has revealed some cool technology coming to future models. The first will be a 10-speed DSG gearbox to improve fuel economy. Also on the way is a high-powered diesel engine that makes a whopping 136 horsepower per liter. Should be monstrous. In terms of fuel-efficient technologies, natural gas is in the works, and all models should have plug-in hybrid variants soon. Mother Nature is happy to hear it.
Yeah.
If you remember the video we showed you a little while ago of the 9-year-olds driving a Ferrari F430, then you probably won't be surprised to learn that the father of those kids, the Ferrari owner, has since been thrown in jail for being more than just a bad parent, but kind of a moron. It's one thing to be in the car, letting your kid take the wheel while you work the pedals or something, but this is just foolish. The car does have just under 500 horsepower, so if the kid accidentally mashed the gas pedal, yeah. All things considered, though, this kid seems more responsible than his dad, don't you think?
Yeah, although to be fair to the dad, I heard that he did switch the engine from rabbit to turtle.
There you go. Well, looks like Maserati's new 3-liter turbo diesel V6 engine will have some company soon, as the Italian automaker's parent Fiat is working on a 4-liter turbo diesel V8. That engine can make up to 365 ponies and 460 pound-foot of torque. Being a more efficient diesel, it could also return very un-V8-like fuel economy numbers, around 30 miles per gallon. With a shortage of 8-cylinder diesels on the market these days, we'd be happy to see this sweet big engine show up on the Quattroporte or the upcoming Levante SUV, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Chevy has revealed the pricing for the all-new Stingray, and it's surprisingly reasonable. For that gorgeous new body, Chevy will ask $51,995 for the coupe and $56,995 for the convertible. Just $1,400 more than the 2013 model. The base car will include a digital instrument cluster, a MyLink infotainment system, and a 9-speaker Bose audio system with Bluetooth, USB, aux, and SD card connectivity. You can then add options like sportier seats, nicer leather, the works. Oh, and of course, there's the Z51 package with bigger brakes, a limited slip diff, and more tuned suspension. We say this Stingray is priced to sell. What do you guys think? Let us know down below. With all these new hypercars emerging lately from the biggest automakers in the business, little old SSC Supercars has been quietly building a monster. The Tuatara has been pegged as the next world record-setting production hypercar for top speed. Now, we know why. The twin-turbo V8 going into the model should make about 1,350 horsepower and 1,280 pound-foot of torque. That Bugatti Veyron is cowering somewhere. Oh, and the engine could make as much as 1,700 horsepower, should SSC choose to develop it to that extent. SSC promises the Tuatara won't just be a drag racer, though, and claims it can be used as an everyday car. May be true, but with that kind of power, most owners won't live past the first week of ownership. If you are one of those lucky few who can get your hands on one of these cars, make sure the road ahead is completely clear before you nail the gas pedal. Oh, and keep a change of underwear handy as well.
Heard that.
Well, that's it for Fastlane Daily for today. I'm Christina T. Derek D will be back tomorrow pending tonight's activities. So thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Christina Hosts. Follow Fastlane Daily on Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, watch on iTunes, follow us on Instagram, and get some swag with an FLD t-shirt. And remember, there's no such thing as doing a lap at speed if the tires are not up to 10.
Always fresh, every day, Fastlane Daily.
It's one thing to be in the car letting your kid take the wheel while you're... What? What is that? Is working on a 4-liter turbo diesel... Blah. We'd be happy to see this sweet big engine show up on the Quattro... Oh, God.
I heard that.
Duh!
Ow, we're living in a